Welcome to Rich Fulcher's TalkBox. That's just a new voice I was trying out. If you like the show, remember to press like and subscribe and leave a funny review. 5 stars, maybe 6. My guest this week is Isaac HP. You've probably seen him on Instagram or Spotify or any Instify, any of those social media things, because he's all over the place. He's got like 1 million followers. I'm jealous. So check him out. And if you'd like to subscribe and get the episodes earlier or any other perks, please subscribe to Patreon, okay? So let's get on with it. Let's dispense with this intro crap. Who told me to intro? Let's just go. Do the show. Security. I'm Rich Fulcher. Please bring me back to my family. I'm a hostage. Oh,
hello.
Hey,
how are you?
Isaac.
Hey,
how's it going?
Nice to meet you.
That was a nice handshake.
Yeah, that was very good. Yeah,
have
I've
a
been
seat.
practicing it
I
on
got
myself.
you a coffee.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for the
It's
coffee.
got oat milk in it.
Yeah, I know, because I did say there was dietary requirements, and milk makes me do poo-poo. Yeah.
It's a diuretic.
Yeah, it is. It's a gateway to
I shit
many
all
things.
the time.
Oh, same.
In the morning. I have 2 coffees.
Yeah.
Dump.
Get it all out, yeah.
Yeah.
You have to get that poo bullet out, you know. Yeah.
And, it comes out, and then you get up, and then you go, I have to go some more.
Yeah, because sometimes I have like 2 separate poos.
Yes.
And they're different colors from different meals and everything, but they're polite with each other.
That would be a great art film. 2 separate poos.
Yeah, one intestine.
Did you watch the Oscars, by the way?
No, I've only seen clips. I'm the type of generation where I see clips of it.
No. It used to be a thing that you would. For one thing, it's too late here.
Yeah, you have to sort of like stay up quite late to what, like sort of 2 in.the morning kind of vibes.
But in LA, a lot of people would just show up at the theater and watch people come in.
Wow.
They'd hang out.
They just like hang out. Have you been to the Oscars to sort of?
No. But I said on another podcast I tried to sneak into an Oscars party and I got in, but then I got caught.
Oh.
Yeah.
What who caught you?
He cut my dick off.
Really?
No.
Really? Oh my God, that's not good, man. That's not good.
But
that's Hollywood, though. You know?
Yeah.
There's consequences to being in the wrong.
That's what they do.
Yeah, man.
But you ordered oat milk in your coffee, so that's how I knew that you were from Brighton.
Yeah. We originated. Brighton was the OG oat milk people. I mean, there's billboards. There was a massive church in the center of Brighton.
Yeah.
And when I moved to Brighton, they had billboards on the church, and it was oat milk.
Really?
Advertisements. Yeah, Oatly.
Just
advertisements.
oat milk.
Yeah, on this like massive church, and it was like that oat milk is bigger than Jesus in Brighton. That's what we worship. Yeah, we worship the oat, the juicy oat.
The oat milk.
I am the oat milk king.
So how long have you been in Brighton?
I've been in Brighton since 2019. Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Is it like? Because the thing about London or any big city is you want a cheap area where all the creatives can hang out.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
So is Brighton cheaper than London?
Brighton was only cheaper because I had family there. So I lived in Norfolk, and I spit in a cup when I said Norfolk. You scared of inbreds or something?
You're having sex with your relatives?
I was in Norfolk. I was having intercourse with my relatives in Norfolk.
Kenny.
I was doing sexy time with them, and then
so you came from Norfolk.
Yeah, I came from
Brighton.
Norfolk. Yeah, the flatlands of Norfolk, and then went to Brighton to do stand up actually. I just had some relatives, like really long distance, like my dad's cousin.
What made you just go up from, stand-up friendly Norfolk to want to go to Brighton?
Well, because like I caught myself driving to do I was driving from Norfolk to like Portsmouth to do like 5 minutes on stage, really like random
open mics.
Yeah, open mics. I was only ever an open micer until I started doing videos, really, and now I can just about get onto a good bill.
Isn't that great though? That's the way now.
Yeah.
Or that's one way.
It is the way. I mean, before lockdown, I mean, it was like I remember having one of my last gigs. Everyone knew the whole country was going to get locked down.
Yeah.
And all the comedians were like, "What are you going to do?"
You have 5 minutes.
Yeah. Like you got 5 minutes to get all of it out. And,
lockdown.
Lockdown. And then they said to me, they were like, "What are you going to do?" And I said, I might start making TikToks, And then they all laughed at me because they thought it was an app that girls dance on. And to new sort of Calvin Harris songs.
But you know what? It's kind of akin to asking Einstein, "What are you going to do?" And he goes, "Well, I'm going to think about relativity." And then they laugh at him.
Yeah, it was a bit like that. I felt like that. I felt like you're laughing at a genius here.
Yeah.
And soon I'm going to be in a cave doing a podcast.
But when you said you were going to do TikToks, were you thinking of it as, well, this is just something I want to do? Or you thought, this is the way forward?
Yeah, I just sort of saw a door open, I think. And I just noticed that people was just making funny videos on there. And I just went on benefits, I started claiming benefits and making videos. And I basically just...
But did you know you could make money doing that?
I kind of did it. There wasn't much money on it when you first started it, but I would put my PayPal in my bio, and I say, if you send me £4, then I'll send you a customized video.
That was smart.
To your Instagram.
It was like Cameo.
Yeah, it was like Cameo. I don't know if Cameo existed already, but I was just like, I didn't know how to get on that app. I don't know if it existed or not, but I was just like, send me £4, write what you want in the little description thing.
And did you get a lot of people?
Yeah, I mean, I made like 40 quid on my first day of doing it, which was a lot of money at that point.
In Brighton?
In Brighton.
You know how many oat lattes that is?
It's like 3 oat lattes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. It was crazy. All of a sudden, my poo problems disappeared. Yeah, just like that. Yeah. Oh, wow. This is great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you went to Brighton to be closer to the nexus of comedy.
Yeah, I wanted to sort of be closer to London, so I was doing a lot of the open mics, sort of 5 days a week.
But there's a lot in Brighton comedy-wise.
Yeah. There was a good amount there to do. There was a good amount of like gigs I could just sort of walk to, and the town I lived in Norfolk, you could never walk to a gig unless it was sort of a racist rally of some sort.
Right.
Yeah, you
had to go by cow.
Yeah. You had to sort of whistle, and the whole barnyard would come out, and and you just sort of it was redneck county.
I suppose you can make fun of Norfolk if you're from there.
Even if you're not from there, I think it deserves to be taken the piss out of. To be fair, there's a lot wrong with Norfolk.
I went to the Broads once.
Oh yeah, the Norfolk Broads, like in the David Bowie song.
Yeah,
I beaver to the Norfolk Broads.
Oh,
yeah, he made that famous.
Ground
I think he used to gallop around
to the Broads.
Yeah, 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 that song.
So Brighton was happening. It's still happening.
It's a continuous explosion of joy.
I love Brighton. There's all these. It seems like the pressure is off in Brighton. It's almost like I'm not in London. I don't have to worry about a lot of shit.
Yeah. It disappears, and I think people from London like to go to Brighton to sort of dip their toes in the sea. It's a bit like that river in India that cleanses the soul. Yeah, because the Thames doesn't really do that, doesn't it? It's sort of it's a bit. There's a lot of toxic.
The
things
Ganges.
The Ganges. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. People from London love to come down to Brighton and take over our pubs.
In post, oh really? Because
after I think
bastards.
I think it was after lockdown. It got a lot. I mean, that's fine. Sell more fridge magnets and stuff.
Do you get upset when Londoners come? Because I noticed. I just went up there with my family, and we left on a Friday. And Friday at like noon, everybody started coming.
There's a wave of everyone's wearing a gilet all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a G-string.
And a G-string, yeah. A gilet and a G-string. Yeah, sort of, yeah, it's a good way to relax and also make money on the stock market at the same time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Guys, I cannot believe this, but it's been a year since we've had our first podcast with Dan Clark. Can you believe it? I can't believe it. And you know what we've decided to do? We're going to do a live show the 11th of April, that's a Saturday, at the Moth Club. So go on the Moth Club website and get your tickies because it's going to sell out fast. Mother F-Wads. Okay? All right. See you there live. So you did the TikToks during COVID.
Yeah. During COVID on my iPhone 9.
And what was your would you treat it like a job? Would you just get up and go,
I would.
I've got 10 ideas I want to do.
Yeah, that's pretty much how I did it. I would sort of, I wouldn't really write, but I'd just sit there with my phone because in lockdown I just had all day. And I mean, I had that benefit money.
Can you show us how you would do it? Because you had your phone.
I didn't have a tripod, but I had like a little desk. And there was like a little
he's
desk,
got a phone.
I'd put it up against the printer, and I'd sit on this little stool, and I'd just make like 20 videos of me saying things or replying to comments, and then I'd go on a walk around this like sort of forest bit around the back of near the house in Brighton.
The famous forest.
The famous forest. Yeah. And I would walk around that, and then I'd come back and I'd see what did well and what didn't do well, and then I'd sort of figure out the algorithm, as to what did well on TikTok. But now,
did you figure out yourself what did well, or did you ask somebody?
Well, I just look at the views. I just look at what did how did that video do better than that video. But TikTok was very simple back then. If you made something that was like hit the mark, it would just skyrocket in an hour, and you could get like hundreds of thousands of views just so quickly. When now, I don't understand it anymore. I don't know if it's because my frontal lobe has developed, so like I'm not quite like,
I think
I'm trying
there's more algorithms at work.
Yeah,
aren't there?
Yeah. There's more out. Yeah, there's the algorithm. Yeah, I mean, I don't even understand.
What do you feel, without giving away like industry secrets? What's the ideal amount of time?
It's like you think I'm Mr. Beast, don't you?
Yes, I do, because Mr. Beast, instead of going to school, he would talk with these 4 guys, right?
Yeah.
Every day about what would be the right thumbnail, what's the right amount of time.
Yeah.
So
they would all
you
talk
kind of
like
did
sort
that.
of Socrates and Plato.
Yeah.
About sort of the algorithm of YouTube, yeah.
But you did that all by yourself.
Exactly.
TikTok.
I'm 4 of them in one guy.
What's the ideal amount of time to do a TikTok video? Is it 26 seconds? Like, is there an ideal time? Or?
Well, if you want to get paid, it has to be over a minute.
It does?
Yeah. Well, that's why every video is 1 minute, 1 second now, because people are trying to speak as much as they can to get paid.
I thought your videos were not a minute.
No, mine aren't. But I actually get paid on Facebook now, so I just I don't care anymore. As long as it's 10 seconds over, you can get paid on Facebook. But on TikTok, you have to go a minute over.
A minute over.
Yeah, a minute over. And if it's under a minute, then you don't get paid. You can't unionize. You can't do any of those things.
Are you serious?
Basically, yeah.
Did you know that, Kenny?
Like 15-second
Holy
videos
crap.
are basically over now. It's all about people want to watch for longer now. I don't know what happened. I don't know. It's something to do with advertisement and how many. Because there's TikTok Shop. Have you ever bought anything on TikTok Shop?
No.
It's basically eBay but videos, and it's like a section of TikTok Shop, and it's just like the worst stuff. But they're always trying to flog like a microwave that can sort of tell you your blood rate and stuff and things like that. Just like the stuff on Dragon's Den that didn't ever get anywhere is now all on TikTok Shop.
Okay, so it's like rejected stuff.
Yeah, it's like when you're in TK Maxx and you're like walking to the tills and you see all like the multicolored pasta and the sort of like
pencils.
Yeah, the pencils
turn into birds.
Yeah, the pencils that turn into birds. Yeah, it's been a while since I've had one of those in my pencil case.
So you know everything there is to know about TikTok?
I would say out of all of the people I'm the person that probably knows the most about TikTok.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know the most about TikTok out
What's
of
the
anyone.
next TikTok?
The
What
next,
do you think?
the next big TikTok. Well, I think me and you will make a video. I
Yeah.
think that'll be the next big TikTok.
No, I mean, the next social media
Okay,
thing
the next thing is probably LinkedIn.
Yeah.
I think LinkedIn is on the up.
It's one of the top websites in the world.
Out of all of the websites, LinkedIn is probably the top website. I mean, I've never actually used it, but
You're not on it.
No, but I suspect if I started using LinkedIn, my career would probably become.
I was thinking
better.
of getting on it, even though I'm scared of it.
Yeah, it's a lot of men with gilets on.
Yeah,
telling you what's what and stuff. It's like if the Shard was turned into a digital platform.
But isn't LinkedIn about getting jobs and shit?
It's about getting jobs, but it's also about bragging about your job.
Yeah. You
as
really
well.
put your best foot forward.
Yeah, you really put your best sort of, you really.
I
it's all
fought
about
in D-Day.
And now I invest in.
And I own
NVIDIA.
a pickle.
Yeah. I'd love to have fought in D-Day, man.
Yeah, I kind of wish. See, there are no more wars that you can fight in that are cool anymore.
That's the problem with
That
war.
was the cool war.
Yeah, that was the war that was cool to fight, and you could just go back and everyone was chill with you.
Well, see, because then it would be okay to be a hippie after that.
Because you could say you've seen war.
I've seen it all, so now I can ride a motorcycle. Whereas now it's just like, what are you doing?
Yeah, it's just I don't understand. I mean, I don't know where there would be any cool wars. Maybe the war on
drugs.
I feel like I'm on drugs right now.
I know.
What have you put in this coffee?
So does TikTok help you at all with your stand-up?
Yeah, it helps me to a certain extent. I mean, I don't like to, because I only have an open mic.
I feel like you tapped into a pad answer because you've been asked this a lot, haven't you?
Yeah. I've been asked it a lot. But also, I do think that TikTok has helped me with my stand-up, as in I can do my own shows and people can come and see me. But when it comes to my club spot, doing like a good club set,
right.
I don't think it's really improved me as a comedian. And I think
you don't get jokes from doing it, or?
Well, I don't want to go on stage and act like people know me already, because a lot of them don't.
Well, does anybody get mad? Like, hey, you didn't do that stuff you do in the forest, man.
Yeah, some people say
you're telling jokes.
Yeah, some people are like that. Some people are like,
hey!
They're like, hey, why are you...
This is bogus!
Yeah, stop talking about D-Day and start talking about, my ass and my forehead.
Yeah,
and
your
stuff.
big ass.
Yeah, they want me to just say things like that, talk about kebabs and, Because I've made myself really kitsch.
No, I mean, it is a problem just in that you want to get people on the same page, right?
Yeah.
Like, we're going to be doing this podcast live.
Oh, cool.
In April
for
wicked. Our year anniversary.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. But I don't want people thinking they're going to see stand-up.
You want them to think that it's a nice sit-down, relax sort of...
Yeah, we're going to see people sitting down, nothing violent. I mean, maybe.
It depends who deserves it, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Some people deserve a bit of violence against them in the crowd and stuff. Like Gigi Allen or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you ever go to his concert?
I think I was conceived at one of his concerts.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, that's why
He would throw poo out into the audience.
Yeah, I had it on DVD. I found it in like a charity shop.
You watch it and then poo comes flying out?
I had 3D glasses. I had Gigi Allen.
Is he still
3D
alive?
Glasses. No, I think he died in the 80s on Night Owl. Rest in peace. Yeah, take a sip for that. take a sip for Gigi Allen.
How can that guy keep that up?
I know. I mean, I think that's why he died, really. He wasn't a man that expected longevity in his career. He wasn't going to sit. He wasn't expecting a sort of, I mean, now where Gigi Allen would, if he was still alive, he would definitely have a sort of BBC Sounds podcast or something. He would. I don't know what he'd be up to, really. What would Gigi Allen be up to if he was alive now?
But that's the thing, though. You kind of have to consider it, right? When you do an act, say it's really high energy, are you going to be able to do that act when you're 80?
Yeah.
Like, it may kill you.
Yeah. I'm surprised it hasn't killed some people like Iggy Pop.
Well, look at, Chris Farley.
Yeah, Chris Farley.
He was just high octane all the time.
Yeah.
You can't keep that up.
No. Sometimes you got to go slow.
You got to go slow.
Yeah, even Mo Farah now, he's taking it slow.
Mo Farah's
taking it slow. That's why he eats the corn.
The corn?
The corn, the vegetarian meat.
Oh, corn.
He just sits down now and eats corn, and occasionally he's on a reality TV show.
He's all over the place.
Yeah, I saw him on the way here, man. He was going crazy.
Oh, Mo.
It was outside Pret. He didn't know whether to run or walk. He's all over the place. He doesn't know how to queue, because he's so used to sort of skipping.
He's in transition.
Skipping past people.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in I think that's what people on the streets are saying about Mo Farah. He's on having a transitional period in his life.
Yeah. It's true, though. I mean, you're high. What would you describe your stand-up as?
I would describe it as
energy?
high energy. I used to be really high energy, until the accident.
What accident?
Well, it was in Poundland. Do you know of Poundland?
Did you get in a fight?
Yeah. I got into a fight in Poundland. Yeah, with my nan. Yeah. And ever since then... You were both
reaching a can of mustard.
Yeah, we were both reaching. It was the last can of Coleman's mustard. And, she beat me to a pulp. Yeah. Obviously, she's got that D-Day energy in her still.
I read an article about things you should not buy in Poundland or 99-cent stores.
Really?
Like detergent you shouldn't buy.
You shouldn't buy that from Poundland?
It's not very strong.
Oh, it's the weak batch then?
Yes.
Yeah, it's the weak batch of detergent.
It's rejected.
It's all rejected detergent. That sounds like a punk band name.
Yeah. We are rejected detergent.
Wow. I don't know what to do.
Rejected. I'm a little bit dirty. Rejected. Made me cough.
Oh, God, it made me cum. That was mental.
Gigi.
Gigi, man.
Take off the glasses.
Man, come on. We can't conceive another child at your concert, man.
Christ. Where are you right now in your career? Is TikTok now a business for you? Like...
Yes, I do. I do look at it a bit more. I look at it, to be fair.
Sorry, I'm asking questions.
No, it's okay.
I feel bad. Like I shouldn't be doing it.
What, really?
Yeah.
Why? Do you think that is it because of me? Or is it
No, because I'm putting you on the spot.
Yeah.
I don't want to put you on the... My whole reason for doing the podcast is more of a conversation.
Oh, great. Yeah.
So anytime I ask a question, it's sort of like jarring. Isn't it?
No, I like it.
Oh, okay.
I like it. I had therapy yesterday. So this is like an extension of that.
So you're okay.
Yeah, this is like therapy.
Sit on the couch.
Lay on the couch.
Do you lay down?
No, I don't. No. I don't lay down. Sometimes
you could get a boner.
Yeah. Sometimes I just do a headstand and let it all come out.
But do you? Is it a Zoom therapy or is it
face to face? Face to face.
So the door has beads on it and stuff and.
Oh no, that's well, I don't know. Sometimes some of them do. Yeah, and he gets these cards out, and he. Is it
really intensive therapy, or is it kind of cognitive?
I don't know. It's I'm seeing a very like a specialist now.
Okay.
For my deranged mind.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't mean to get to
No. Yeah. I see. The problem with me is I don't know what I don't know how to hold myself in a space. You know, apparently I have issues with time and space.
What do you mean?
I don't know. He said that my brain is constantly living in the past and trying to predict the future.
Oh.
So I don't know where I am a lot of the time, which is why I was 10 minutes late here.
Is the thing being in the now?
Yeah, I think he said that the thing is being in the now.
Are you ever in a party and you think, I should be doing some... I mean, are you ever feeling like you're not a part of the party?
Sometimes I feel like I am the party.
Yeah.
You know? And then sometimes I feel like a little ant that's on the shelf watching the party. You know?
Yeah.
There's different
So
moods.
you feel like an outsider.
Sometimes I definitely feel like an outsider. And I think that comes to the fact that I grew up quite poor in a council house.
Right.
I grew up in sort of English poverty. I would describe
Norfolk.
it as that. Yeah, in Norfolk, English Norfolk poverty, and I would go to school and I'd notice that some kids had better shoes than me and better clothes than me and better house than me and stuff
So
like
you
that.
stole their clothes.
So yeah, I'd steal their clothes. And I sort of I'd kill their parents and wear their dad's
Their
face
skin,
on my face.
yeah.
Yeah, and I'd sort of pretend to.
This is all
make the
evidence
breakfast.
now. It's no longer a podcast.
Well, I don't think. No, it's okay because it's all just satire.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can just say these days
Okay.
it's a joke, so it's fine. Yeah,
You're right. You're
Yeah,
right.
yeah. I mean, that's all you have to do. I mean, in those kind of situations.
So how do you think that affects you now in terms of your comedy and stuff? Do you think that you...
Yeah, well, the thing is like one thing I struggle with my voice as a comedian. You're supposed to sort of talk about who you are. I mean, a lot of comedians who are sort of on doing 10-minute spots at these comedy clubs, they go on stage and they talk about stereotype about themselves.
Yes.
But I grew up poor, but I don't sound like I did, and also I've got a double barrel surname, so like no one believes me. And when I was in Norfolk, everyone knew because it's such a small town. But then when I moved to Brighton, all of a sudden you're hanging out with people everyone's parents have Wikipedias and stuff, and you're hanging out with the nepo babies of the world and stuff
But
like that.
also, you go to Brighton, you can you can present yourself to other people any way you want.
Yeah, you can. You can completely just reinvent yourself.
How did you present yourself?
I presented myself as a.
Here comes the laugh. Here it comes. This is gonna be good.
I presented myself as a very polite young man.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the
Nice.
best way to present yourself, I realized.
We'll put something else in there.
Yeah. You're just gonna. Yeah, okay.
No.
Look at the edit and change it.
So, do you talk about yourself in I mean, I guess stand-ups. That's the way they tell you to do it.
Yeah, I mean, when I started doing it, I was doing a lot of really just like surreal one-liners and a lot of like surreal stuff. Really, I would sort of. I don't really. Now I'm sort of. I don't know what to do on stage as much. I'm figuring it out now. I'm doing these like tryout shows.
No, but
these
it's
whips,
interesting because you write all these jokes, right? And then other people just start talking about themselves, and you go, "Should I be doing that?"
Yeah.
I mean, is that something you're supposed to do, or is it? It doesn't come natural to me.
Yeah, it doesn't to me either. I mean,
Seems weird.
I've always been a bit avoidant of myself.
Yeah. That's why, like, you feel more like as a character or saying something weird.
Yeah. More clown. I like clown stuff. Like clown. Yeah, this kind of thing. The wobbly wrist. What is it? Showing off the jewelry.
Yeah.
I like the clown kind of stuff. I mean, I wish I want to do more stuff like that. I have
Seriously?
an idea where I dress up as a whoopee cushion and just make fart noises down the mic.
Oh, yes, I've seen that one.
Oh, it's already been done.
No, you did it.
No, I didn't.
Didn't you do it?
Has someone else done it? Someone else has probably done it then.
Oh,
I just bought a
I
whoopee
saw
cushion
it.
costume off Amazon the other day.
They're amazing.
Yeah, it's the best thing Jeff Bezos ever made.
Yeah.
Was the whoopee cushion costume.
You got to get that up and running soon because I think I've seen it.
Have you seen it?
A
Okay.
whoopee cushion.
I'll talk to someone on the internet and we'll get that taken all down. And then I'll come in. And I'll Mandela effect it. Like, I'll come in and everyone will be like, have you seen this? Oh, no, he was the originator of it.
So it seems like you, though, you've got plans. you've got ideas.
Yeah,
And you want to do something more than just stand up. Is that right?
Yeah, I want to just, right now, I like the content I'm doing. I'm sort of saving. I want to save up my money, and then I just want to like make a project, which is sort of what I've always done. I've made a lot of short films.
But do it yourself.
Yeah, I just do it myself, and I've made a few short films. I made a short film called with my friend. I made a film called The Crucifixion, which was about a man who was obsessed with minions, and then he got crucified on a cross that was yellow and it had stickers all with them, with minions all over it.
Well, there was a thing called a crucifixion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I guess that's already been done.
How did that do?
Well, a lot of people are like, this has already been done. You've just done it yellow. You've just done it, but yellow, So, just, I might just remake stuff in a different color. I'll do Peaky Blinders, but everybody's blue.
Do a green one.
Do a green one.
Oat milk.
Yeah. Yeah. I like oat milk.
So you did that, and what did you take it to festivals and stuff?
No, I just put it on YouTube
and
just sort of like
that's
sat
great.
in my room.
No, that's great.
Yeah, I was so scared of doing all that kind of stuff, but now I feel more open to it now. I don't know why.
Do it.
I get so self-sabotagey, and I think therapy has helped me not be so self-sabotagey.
Also,
I wouldn't be doing this. I wouldn't have messaged you years ago or something like that. But now I feel like
because you messaged me.
Yeah, yeah.
Some people call it stalking.
Yeah. Well, I followed you all the way here. Yeah. Sometimes it works.
Security. Yeah. You messaged me because you're doing a podcast.
Yeah.
You asked me to be on it.
Yeah. I've got a podcast called Beef.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, normally I don't promote any podcasts on this podcast.
Really?
But yeah. Just jokingly, I say. But what is beef?
Beef is
Cheese is
a kind of meat.
Yeah.
Tasty yellow beef.
Yeah.
I suck it. I milk it from my teats. I try to be discreet.
Yeah, it's very good.
Yeah. Yeah, Beef.
So Beef is something.
It's like a podcast. Basically, the production company came up with this idea called Beef, and I've come in and I'm making it really weird.
Yeah.
And it was like a show originally where people bring things they have beef with, and it's like a topical complaining podcast.
Yeah.
Sometimes you want to just hear people complain about things. And
that's great.
And like you can even do it. People go on GB News, people go on LBC. And then there's Beef. Beef will come out as well, but it's going to be a non-political sort of podcast. Where we try to be anyway. Some people have problems with Iran. Sorry?
Have you done any beefs yet?
I have done 7 episodes.
Oh, nice.
But only one has come out so far. But yeah.
Do you have an agent?
No, I don't. I don't have an agent.
You don't?
No, I don't. I've
That's
had
kind of cool in a way.
I have people I work with, non-exclusively.
Yeah.
But I get offered it.
You're a bit like LeBron James. You've got your posse of people.
Yeah.
Are these like friends from school?
They're just friends that I've made along the way.
Nice.
But they're friends from the school of life.
Close, and your enemies closer.
Yeah. I keep my friends close, my enemies closer. And then a minute, then I pounce at them when I can.
So do you think you'll ever get an agent, or do you think?
I think I'll get an agent at one point.
Yeah.
'Cause
you'll get so busy.
I'll get so busy making cameos. I'll need
I do cameos too.
Really?
Yeah.
I think sometimes I may see you on the leaderboard. Do you ever get on the leaderboard?
Once in a while. Yeah, I'm on the leaderboard. And then it's like, oh, fuck.
Yeah. It's weird being on the leaderboard because you end up next to people like Jeffrey Epstein's lookalike and stuff. You're like,
hi, I'm a pedo.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Yeah. Happy birthday from the island.
But I mean, I get on the leaderboard and there's no way I can keep this pace up. Because how do people get... So one of the guys, Brian Baumgartner from The Office, the series.
Yeah.
He made like $1 million.
Yeah, he made big bucks from it. Yeah, big bucks from Cameo.
James
Buckley from In-Betweeners. Yeah.
Yeah, he makes a mint.
He makes a lot of money, but then you have to just sit alone all the time. Sometimes I like to go out and look at seagulls.
You've got to just basically go, hi, happy birthday. Hi, happy birthday.
Yeah.
Hi, Lorraine, happy birthday.
Yeah. Hi, happy birthday. Hi, happy birthday. Sometimes I have to say really horrible things to people. Sometimes I call my mum a slag.
Do they want you to do that?
Yeah, I'll be like, hi, Kerry, you're a massive slag. Happy birthday to you,
That's great.
you dirty bitch. And stuff like that.
I would pay you right now for that.
And it's like 35 quid. Why would someone spend 35 quid on that?
I know.
And that's enough money to buy a t-shirt from Urban Outfitters.
Did you find that people, like some people don't think it's cool to do Cameo?
Yeah. Some people think they're too cool for school to do Cameo, and then a few years down the line, I see them on there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You're getting paid to just say stuff.
Yeah, you're getting paid to say stuff, and then you can buy nice things for your partner.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm always buying her Lego flowers and shit.
That's great. This is 12 cameos here.
Yeah, 12 every amount of every object I see, I just see it in the amount of cameos I have to do.
It's like a currency.
So it's like an endless money glitch.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I basically if I keep making the TikToks and the Instagram Reels, I keep getting the cameos in, and then I can keep buying things off of Amazon Prime. Like I bought a chopping board shaped like a lemon the other day.
My wife will go like, we owe for the electricity. I'll do some more cameos.
The light bulb is just
get off my ass.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah, man.
Back in the Cameo booth.
I mean, that's right. Like I grew up on benefits. My dad was a drug dealer. And I
benefits?
Yeah, I grew up on benefits. My mum was on benefits. My dad was a drug dealer, separated. I'm not that.
Did he deal out of where you were living?
Sometimes he would, yeah. But he didn't live at our house. He was just sort of like sofa served around the town. But he would sort of come in and out. Sometimes he'd come in and sort of like rob 20 quid and go buy a kebab or something.
Now, do you ever talk about this in your stand-up?
I should do, but like the problem is I get so far in. Brighton doesn't like talking about that stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe that's just me being. Maybe they do want to hear that stuff because it is kind of funny, but no,
this is one
I
person
feel bad
show
because it's
stuff.
my family. I have to talk about my family so
Yeah.
much. I'm like, oh fucking hell.
This is like, okay, you get really big or a little bit bigger. You do a one-person show, and then they go, Isaac is an artiste now. He's talking about himself.
Yeah.
And he has a dark past.
Yeah. People say things like that. Like some people don't like it, and then there'll be one person with a small beanie on, and they'd go, I really like it when you talk about your feelings and stuff. And but that isn't monetizable. When someone in a beanie says that to you, you're only going to be playing in a sort of jazz bars that do orange wine for your whole life.
But I mean, a lot of people, though, a lot of stand-ups now come into it, not from the joke.
Yep.
Like, hey.
Yeah. What are you doing? Yeah,
old school.
Was it Laurel and Hardy and Laurel and Hardy or something?
Laurel and Hardy, yeah.
Are they a double act from?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what they come to it from, not so much all jokes, but revelations about their life.
Yeah, people want to hear that because people are more lost these days, or people are more aware of how lost they are, and the world is moving so quickly. People are losing their jobs to AI. People are sort of losing direction. We're in a new industrial revolution, and then people can't afford therapy, so then they look at content where people talk about their feelings and their own stories more often these days. But back in the day, everything was
else
shit. Yeah.
Can you do that? I mean, then a comedy club where people talk about their lives. We're trying to find connections from that comic. So sometimes I feel like, I'm just telling stupid jokes. Then maybe they're not connecting to me like they will, say, if I talked about, my dad.
Yeah. Because everybody has sort of daddy issues, don't they? Apparently.
Daddy,
I don't know. I think Freud said
issues.
Yeah. All that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But then, people do just want silly things too. And you're silly,
Do you film? Thanks. I think. Thank you. Bless you. Do you film your stand-up?
Yeah, I do. I do film it. I film it. I don't really post a lot of it at the minute, but I just film it for my own viewing.
So you don't feel bad about watching yourself?
I do.
It takes me a while to watch. Like at first, it's like
because you see it's not the jokes. Sometimes it's the in between the jokes, and you pick up on things that I say a lot on stage.
Yes.
I go you know, or sometimes I say I don't know.
Well,
Sometimes
just watching this podcast back, I always watch it back to cut it.
So you can, yeah. No, I'm doing that with my podcast too.
I find myself going, yeah, a lot.
Yeah.
I go, yeah.
But that's nice.
Don't I? Yeah.
Yeah, but that's okay. I mean, that's basically all Joe Rogan does.
I will not ascribe to that. I will not put my name down on that. How are you going to get on Joe Rogan if you do that?
I don't know. Maybe I could go to a sort of island of some sort. maybe I'd be a guest on there.
Would you like to go to the States to do?
Yeah, I'd love to. I'd love to go to the States. I'm obsessed with America.
You are?
Yeah, I always have been weirdly obsessed with America.
You should go.
As a little British kid, America is like this other world, when you watch it on the telly, when you watch it on TV and you see little documentaries about it and stuff. Like Lou Ferrug's Weird Weekends was like one of my first.
Louis
Ferrugh, the documentarian.
Oh, yeah.
That makes me want to go to America for some reason,
You should do it.
And like New York, I'd love to go to New York. You're from Massachusetts, right?
Yes. Yeah, but I moved all over the place.
And you went to Chicago.
I lived in L.A. before I came out here. So, yeah, I'm done with a lot of that.
Yeah.
So I come over here. It's exciting to be here. And then I hear from people like, I want to get out of here.
Yeah. Some people say...
Do you want to get out of...
I'm kind of comfortable in Brighton now.
Yeah, good,
I mean,
good.
I think me and my girlfriend, we're thinking about maybe possibly moving to a European country of some sort in the future.
Slovenia.
Maybe Slovenia. Slovenia's nice, yeah.
So, do you leave the country because of why would you leave?
Well, I think I think just to get a different aspect of life or something.
Oh, okay, just to kind of.
I don't know. I think, yeah.
Kenny's from Australia.
Oh, Kenny's from Australia. Yeah.
But he's living out here, but he might go back.
Do you live in Clapham? You're from Australia. Do you live in Clapham?
No, I don't.
They love Clapham, don't they?
I've avoided that stereotype.
There's something in Clapham that
Is
Australians
that a stereotype?
like. Yeah. You hear the Australian accent so much in Clapham. Like it goes past you like a fly.
Yeah.
Like you just hear like a little Australian mutter.
It's affected the coffee here though. Don't
in
you
a good way or a bad way?
In a good way.
In a good way. You think Australian coffee's good?
Well, when did they have a flat white here until the Australians came?
Yeah, when the Australian hipsters came to London, and they were sort of the original fixie bike riders. Skibbly-doo wah-wah and all of that stuff. Yeah, I know him. Yeah, he's good. Yeah, Skibbly-doo wah-wah, he's my friend. Yeah.
But I think it's good to go away for a while, just get a little perspective from another.
I love to go to America. I love it.
Yeah.
I want to go to New York.
What I mean is I can tell some comics would transition well into the U.S.
Yeah, because some people, there's a certain type of British that Americans want, I think.
Posh. They either want posh.
Or they want like fish and chips. Yeah. They want apple and pears.
But regardless, they think whatever you say, because of the accent, it's smarter than... And so a lot of people swoon.
Yeah.
They do. Yeah. They swoon.
Yeah, they're strange, aren't they, about British people?
And they want to collect British people. Like, hey, I've got a British friend.
Yeah, like having a diverse friend group.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I always tell people to go over.
And get swooned.
See what comes out of it.
I may have to do that.
But don't just do a hit and run.
No, I don't want to do a hit and run. I don't want to say I tried.
Hang out for a while.
I don't want to. If I go to America, I don't want to just hang out there for a month and then say it never worked out.
Get commissioned for something to do a road trip thing in the U.S.
Yes, I'd love that. Yeah, I want to go to all of those sort of crazy
you have
southern
unique
towns.
perspective on these things, right? We want to see you in a cemetery in New Orleans.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I would like to be in a cemetery in New Orleans. I'd like to go to every single president's grave. That would be a good show.
Pitch that to somebody.
Yeah.
Can you do that? Can you pitch that to YouTube?
I can't just pitch it to youtube.com. But there's
Hello,
probably
YouTube!
I'll pitch it to every single person I know.
Well, you got to get money up front. You don't want to do this yourself.
I don't want to do it out of my own pocket.
No.
I've decided that I don't want to do that anymore. I did it and then I went broke.
Although, did you see that guy, Ryan Trahan? He starts with like a penny, and then he goes across the U.S.
And he makes
selling water and doing shit.
Oh yeah,
He gives blowjobs.
Oh yeah, yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
Bit of sloppy toppy. Yeah. Yeah. Well, you were one of the first Americans I probably ever saw in a British thing, I would say.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, you were probably one of the first Americans I ever saw in like amongst British people, unless I was watching Graham Norton on TV or
Yeah,
something like
see?
that. Yeah.
So initially I was, Terry Gilliam was the first person I saw.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then it's getting more prevalent because of Trump and everything. There's a lot of Americans.
They're all kicking off. Yeah. Come on, stop it, man. Stop it. Well, to be fair, yeah. I mean, in Norfolk, I grew up around a lot of American bases. So, like, American air bases in Norfolk.
Wait.
And there was this, like, there was, like, a little group of houses, like an American estate. And on Halloween, we'd always go there. And if you wanted to do, like, the British streets, in my town, they would just give you, like, one Smartie.
Yeah.
Or, like,
They'd give you big.
Yeah. It'd be like someone would be like, suck on me chocolate finger, I've dipped it in a Nutella jar. Stuff like that. But if we went to the American streets, I mean, they give you full-on cans of Dr. Pepper or Mountain Dew Code Red or something. You could get some really cool.
Are they dumping extra Dr. Pepper?
Yeah, they just give you like full-on.
Here's a slice of pizza.
Yeah. They'd be like, here's a fucking, gun, that's made out of licorice.
Here's some razor blades.
Yeah.
Wow. Now, listen,
Sorry.
I don't know if you've seen the pod. It's not beef.
Yeah, no, it's not
but
beef.
We do a segment where I give you a sentence that has a blank. You have to fill in said blank.
Okay, cool. Let's do it.
It's called Fill in the Blank.
Great. Sounds good.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
It doesn't have to be funny.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine.
The strangest place I've had a hair grow out of my body is blank.
Nipple.
Yeah. What do you do about that?
Why does it have hair in around the nipple?
Yeah, you got to tweak it out.
Yeah, you got to tweak it out and get it out, and it gets all infected and stuff.
And then you find out it is the nipple.
Yeah, and you're like, that isn't a hair. It's a bit of my nipple.
No,
bump.
that's a good answer. Remember that. Blank is the first person I'd call if I accidentally killed someone.
Dylan.
What does Dylan do?
Dylan's my friend. I met him at the bus stop. Yeah, I met him at the bus stop. He's my friend. He's 50 years older than me.
Is he part of your gang?
Yeah, he's part of my gang. Well, we're like a duo, but seagulls follow him around.
Oh,
So we have a sort of... Yeah, they go... Rah, rah, and he sort of feeds them kebab, but then the RSPCA tell him to not do that anymore.
That's great.
But
everybody needs a Dylan.
Everyone needs a Dylan, yeah. He sort of helps me with sort of emotional issues. Rage.
Oh, so he's like very wise.
Yeah, I'm like Karate Kid, and he's like sort of Fagin from Oliver Twist,
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Wash my car. If I were a bird, blank is the one I would be.
Just pigeon.
Just pigeon.
Yeah, I like pigeons.
They're like flying rats.
No, they're not. They're like little kittens in the sky.
Do you know that some people race pigeons?
Yeah, people race them like around and
Yeah, I read this article about how it's big money
to race a pigeon.
to race pigeons. Like it's a whole industry.
Wow.
Yeah.
What, flying racing?
Yeah.
On like a strip? Like.
Well, I don't know if there's a race course, but it's like,
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, I need to get into that because maybe it's up and coming. I mean, I'm looking to invest.
Pigeons.
Yeah.
With all this TikTok money.
All this TikTok money, I need to put it somewhere.
Put it in your
put
projects.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I could only bring one film to the zombie apocalypse, right? The zombies are there and you've got to go underground, right?
Yeah.
You could bring one film, it would be blank.
It would be Bowling for Columbine.
Oh, a documentary?
Yeah.
You'd bring a documentary to the zombie apocalypse?
I want to stay aware of the politics.
Okay.
I want to learn about things.
That's a good documentary, but
maybe I'd actually bring Matilda. Actually.
Yeah, that's better.
I like Matilda, man. That's a good film.
It's really good.
It's one of my
I hate
faves.
being on the spot about your favorite thing.
Yeah, Matilda is probably one of my go-to films. There's a happiness about that film.
Yeah.
It's colourful. Danny DeVito.
He's in that?
He's the dad in it.
Oh, yeah.
He directed it as well.
He did?
Mm.
Tim Minchin wrote the music.
Yeah, he wrote the music for the musical. Yeah.
He's great.
Yeah, I like him.
Blank makes me ill every time I see it. Not physically ill, but mentally fucking ill. Are you okay?
Spanish school trips.
Right.
I don't like them. I get caught in them all the time.
What?
They're like a spider web of the streets.
Will you wind up going with the Spanish school?
Sometimes they mistake me as a little Spanish kid, and I have to pretend to speak Spanish. You know?
Oh.
I'm like, oh, I start saying things,
So what is it about that?
Well, they're always in groups of 200, and they walk around the streets. Walking here, I got trapped in one. And then you have to get out of the web of the Spanish kids, and they all have,
like in the
they
city.
all have in the city,
Oh,
and
yeah,
they all have matching backpacks, orange and yellow, and it confuses you all the bright lights of the backpacks. And then
the
you
school
can't
is
get out.
Spanish, or it's a Spanish-speaking school?
It's like a school trip of Spanish kids. I don't know where they come from, but every single day they just seem to 200 of them come out of some sort of drain somewhere, and they just sort of roam around and look at things everywhere. And I'm like, what is this? It's a lamppost, man. You don't have to care about it. I'm trying to get to the pharmacist, man. I've got itchy balls, bro. You can't fucking do this to me. It's ridiculous.
I want to end the show on something less racist. So,
okay, I don't know. I'm a liberal man. I'm not I'm a Green Party dude, but sometimes a bit of reform seeks into me.
yeah. It slips in.
Yeah, sometimes it comes
like
in.
Like that
man.
hair that comes out of your nipple.
Yeah, like a bit of Nigel Farage comes out of my nipple, man. Oh,
out!
Man. There, get out!
This is a plug time where you can plug whatever you want to plug. Are you doing an upcoming gig?
Yes, I'm doing a gig in Swansea, but it's sold out. But I'm doing it, so I wanted to brag about that. And then I've just sold out Swansea.
Nice. Are you touring?
No, I'm not touring. No. I'm just sort of dilly-dallying around. I'm getting shows here and there.
Are you going to do a tour soon?
I'll do a tour soon.
That would be great.
Yeah, it would be great. It would be great. And hopefully it makes me enough money to go to every cemetery in the US that's got a president in. I'm going to plug my podcast, Beef with Isaac HP, is out right now.
Where can I see Beef?
Beef is on Spotify, it's on YouTube, it's on anywhere that you get your podcasts.
Just like this one.
Just like this one. Which is the better podcast.
No. It's not a competition.
Yeah, I know. Well, we're all competing with the big boy,
Thanks
Joe Rogan, aren't we?
Yeah, Joe.
Big
Joe is the one.
He's big podcast man. He's the Bezos of podcast man.
Joe
Rogan. Joe Rogan, please come. Please come.
Thank you, Joe.
Please come back to me.
And thank you for coming.
Thank you for coming as well. Thank you for having me.
Good luck to you.
Thank you. Good luck to you as well, Rich. I love you.
That was Isaac HP. Listen for him because he's going to be around for at least 2 months. No, I mean a long time. He's a funny guy. And if you want to continue to see more TalkBox, press like and subscribe or follow and review. Whatever, streaming channel you're on, just go for it. Because we really, really appreciate it. And also, if you'd like to become a member and receive some perks, maybe see the episodes a few days before, suckers, press Patreon and become a member. That's all I have to say right now. know, I'm a squeaky guy.
TalkBox, TalkBox, TalkBox. TalkBox, TalkBox, TalkBox. Rich Fulcher. TalkBox, TalkBox, TalkBox. TalkBox, TalkBox, TalkBox.
Rich Fulcher's TalkBox.